Okay, so let's unpack these questions a little bit. I do recommend taking as many courses as you can through Sophia and transferring them in. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many transfer courses you have. There are 4 courses that you will be required to take at the beginning of the pre-licensure program, even if you've already taken them at another institution. They will not accept them. Nutrition is one of those courses, and I know a lot of people felt like they had already taken nutrition somewhere else for undergrad or whatever the case may be, but you cannot transfer that course. Another reason I would say go ahead and transfer courses from Sophia is because you can get those out the way, and you don't have to worry about doing those harder courses at WGU and having to be proctored and things of that nature. So I would definitely recommend taking statistics and pathophysiology either through, I think it's called study.com or Straighter Line or Sophia. That would be my suggestion. But, to each his own. If not, you can just take those courses over here. As far as how many courses can you take, it's not really about how many can you take. It's kind of more so about, are you competent enough to pass the class? And then if you are, you can just move up another course from a different term. And I want to mention again, each term is 6 months. So you usually get assigned 3 or 4 courses to start with. They may be 3 credit hours each. That will give you 12 credit hours, maybe 15 credit hours. But within that 6-month term, it's up to you how long you take on each class to keep moving through the program. If you can complete all 3 or 4 classes that you are assigned by your program mentor in one term, that would be really good, because then they can move up other classes from other terms, or you can just wait until that term ends and start the new term when you're supposed to. But it also helps to complete as many classes as you can in one term, because it will save you money in the long run. Each term is $87.55, so $8,755. If you can complete 4, 5, or even 6 classes in one term, it shortens the amount of terms you have to take, and ultimately you're kind of saving money at the end, because you may not have to go through an 8-term program. Maybe your program only ends up being about 6 terms. So it kind of just depends, especially when you're first starting the program and you're in the pre-licensure part. It helps to knock out as many classes as you can, as quickly as you can. Now, when it comes to the BSN portion of the program, or the registered nursing portion, or whatever you want to call it, they do have to accept you, because they have to have space for you as far as like going to labs and making sure that they can place you somewhere for your clinicals. But it is kind of like a process. So if you get finished with a lot of classes super early and then they have to wait to find somewhere to place you, it doesn't change anything except for the fact that you have to wait for some, for a part of that program to be available to you. But if not, you just keep moving.